Hello world, it is Monday, January 30th, 2012. Hope everybody's having a great week so far. Just before I get started, just a little bit of touch-up. I'm changing the format again. And I know I said probably a few videos ago that I've been having I have like a huge not back order, but I have so many reviews to do that's absolutely ridiculous. Like I'm so behind on my reviews. So I'm going to slightly edit the format, so the first video of the week, no matter what, will always be reviews, just like what my channel was beforehand. And then my second video of the week will alternate between doing the lists of 5 and the personal vlogs, or me covering the current events, or that sort of thing. Because from the month or two that I've been doing current events more often, I've been really enjoying it, and I want to keep incorporating that into the channel. So I'm just going to alternate between the lists of 5 and the current events. So that way, if I have a list of 5, I can do a list of 5. If I have a current event I want to talk about, I can just talk about that and alternate. So I can do that, because like I said, I really enjoyed doing those current events. So let's get started. So today is going to be my review, finally, of the Season 3 of Battlestar Galactica. I know when I did my list of 5 for the things that I enjoyed, my favorite things that I watched and did or seen or read in 2011, Battlestar Galactica was the favorite TV show. So you already know that my views on the show already, but I still like to do the individual reviews for each season, just so I can, get those out there. So let's get started. So the third season of Battlestar Galactica. So just to give a quick recap, at the end of season 2, the human fleet discovers a planet that, although has harsh conditions, is suitable for human life. The planet is discovered as the worst possible time, since Laura Roslin is running for re-election against none other than Gaia's fracking Baltar. Laura Roslin does not want to colonize the planet, instead continued to journey to Earth, while Dr. Baltar, with the help of Tom Zarek, insists on immediate colonization of what he calls New Caprica. Baltar's message of hope eventually triumphs, and he wins the election. Then we flash forward to a year on New Caprica, and much has changed. Over half of Galactica's and Pegasus' crew are on the planet. Kara, Starbuck Thrace, is married to Sam Anders. The Chief Tyrell, and Callie are married and expecting their first child, and they are also in charge of the union of workers on the planet. Felix Gaeta has become an aide to the disinterested President Baltar, and Laura Roslin has returned to her old profession as a school teacher. Only Admiral Adama, Lee, Dee, Duala, Hilo, Sharon, and a few others remain in space to patrol the planet. It is only a matter of time until the Cylon fleet arrive on New Caprica and take it over in an effort to coexist with humanity. Thus, the seeds of resistance begin to form. So Season 3 kicks off with a rebellion, which is led by Colonel Ty, Sam, and the Chief to fight against the Cylon takeover. The remainder of the fleet were forced to abandon the planet, and Adama must now plan a rescue attempt to get the people off New Caprica and continue their journey towards Earth. While their journey continues, the fleet struggles to leave behind the struggles of that year on New Caprica. So when the journey continues, a new mystery sort of begins to unfold. Is that, if you guys remember, in the first season, number 6, who's played by Tricia Helfer, said that there are 12 Cylon models. And as we've seen the season up to this point, he's only seen about 7 of them. So the mystery remains is who the final 5 Cylons are, which is going to be revealed. So here's one thing that's really good about the third season of Battlestar Galactica. One thing is the Cylon perspective. So after the events of New Caprica, Gaius Baltar, against his will, spent some time with the Cylon fleet. Here you really see the inner workings of the Cylons and the government, and the relationship between the different Cylon models, between the 2s and the 4s and that sort of thing. Not only between the human Cylon models, but between the human Cylon models and the Centurions, and the humanoid Cylons and the Cylon Raiders. So you really see, and it's really interesting the way they do things and the way that the whole Cylon race kind of runs in comparison with the human fleet. One thing it also does really well is what I call the lasting effects. What makes this season great also is that there's a lot of conflicts and troubles that emerge from the first few episodes of the season, which revolve around the whole rebellion in New Caprica. So even after the fleet rescues the people and leaves New Caprica, there's still much healing to be done. Essentially the effects of what happened and the memories of such continue to haunt the fleet and affect their decisions, for better or worse. So it was nice to see that the writers didn't just forget about New Caprica, because it's just easy to do, okay, we rescued New Caprica, okay, everything's back to normal. But they've done a really great job of saying, no, these are human beings, these are, the horrors that they faced on New Caprica are not just going to go away, they're still going to be scars, they're still going to be old wounds left over from New Caprica. Which is really, which is really great. So I really love how they made sure that that was a lasting effect throughout the season. Another thing that was really good about it was very shocking and very emotional season. I mean, the second season was sorely lacking like very shocking holy crap moments. The season really sort of makes up for it by offering tons of holy crap moments, from the death of major characters to the revelations of 4 of the Final Five Cylons. This season, Battlestar Galactica will bring out all your emotions, again, whether good or bad. But there are a few things I didn't really like about the third season. I mean, to go on the topic of the Final Five revelation, when I said the Final Five revelations is both, while I said that the Final Five Cylon revelation is both a powerful and emotional moment, they really don't set up any context for any of the characters revealed as Cylons to be one, minus one of them. I'm not going to spoil who the Final Five Cylons are. I mean, yes, the show has been out for years already, but still, like, if you haven't seen it before, I'm not going to spoil it for you. So this really makes it seem like this sort of decision was just faced out of nowhere. It's like, okay, let's just put all the characters' names in a fishbowl and just pull out which ones are Cylons, It just feels, that's what it kind of really honestly felt like. And another thing that I really didn't like about the third season, of Battlestar Galactica, is that they pulled a Marvel moment. By a Marvel moment, I mean that Battlestar Galactica decided to kill a major character only to bring them back again. I won't say which character it is, again, spoilers, but their death when they die, it's a very poignant and emotional death, but it's made pointless by the fact they came back to life. Like I said, they pulled off a Marvel, so what can you do? It really kind of frustrates me that they tried to do that. So, otherwise, my overview is that the third season of Battlestar Galactica sort of takes the audience and takes you on a roller coaster of emotions, for better or for worse. Regardless of its flaws, the third season dutifully continues the story for humanity's struggle for survival. It's still a really good season, but it's not as good as the first two. I mean, just because of all those aspects I talked about. It's still really good, though, otherwise, regardless. So, yeah, that's pretty much it for today. My next video is going to be my list of 5, and it's going to be the list of 5 of my 5 favorite fictional rivalries. So, I hope to do that soon, and I will talk to you guys later. Alright, peace.